ESPN on ABC.
Tonight, two teams we've historically known as Western Conference Titans continue the fight for their play-in lives here in Los Angeles. The Lakers, they currently hold the 9th seed in the Western Conference, but LeBron and LA, they have a single game lead over tonight's foe, the Golden State Warriors, who are getting Steph Curry back this evening after a 3-game absence. The last time we saw Steph versus LeBron, that was that double overtime extravaganza in late January. So what's in store for us tonight now that the stakes have been raised? We are counting you down on ABC.
Live Nation gave me years to do my ducky on you. Keep your comments to yourself. I made this for the bro.
Doing everything I can to put ourselves in position to be championship contenders.
It's good! Curry! Flow water, but it's room temp. I ain't got no ice. Curry knocked it down. LBJ! Got a chip on my shoulder.
He's looking to take over.
I'm a winner, and I want to win.
What a night for LeBron James.
Both ways for you cross me. I'm really him, I ain't the other one.
Welcome to NBA Countdown, delivered by Papa John's.
Hey, welcome to NBA Countdown. We are live from Crypto.com Arena alongside Stephen A. Smith, who clearly got the outfit memo here.
Thank you.
The legendary Michael Wilbon.
Purple's as far as I'm going.
I'm not sure even if I got the memo. It was going to happen.
It wasn't in your wardrobe, Bob
I don't
Myers?
think so.
Right.
Well, we do have a game tonight that has major play-in implications between the Golden State Warriors and the Los Angeles Lakers. We'll show you exactly what we mean and what is on the line as we check out tonight's key matchups delivered by Papa John. So both the Lakers and the Warriors, they've won 2/3 of their games since the start of February. But here's the problem. They haven't made much headway in the standings, right? The Lakers, they've remained in that 9th spot. The Warriors, they've only moved from 12th up to 10th. And the Lakers, they can clinch the critical tiebreaker over the Warriors with a win tonight by taking a 2-1 lead in the season series with one more game to go. But more importantly here, Mr. Wilbon, they clinch the next tiebreaker, the better divisional record, which could come into effect here. And when it's all said and done, that's going to do it for us here on NBA Countdown. On behalf of my twin and these fellas and I, sending it over to Mike Breen.
All right, Malika, the regular season ends in less than a month. LeBron James and the Lakers right now, 9th place in the West with 15 games to play. And tonight going up against a fellow legend, Steph Curry and the Warriors, 1 game behind the Lakers. They're 10th in the West. Can these two icons carry their team to some kind of playoff success? And good evening, everyone, with JJ Redick and Doris Burke. Mike Green on hand. Lisa Saltner is with us as well. This is the 50th meeting between these two legends. 22 of them came in the NBA Finals. Now, tonight the stakes are a little less. It's for play-in positioning. But make no mistake about it, this is an important game for both these teams. Let's start with Golden State and Steph Curry. Still, most nights you can see the spectacular. And for them to get where they want to go, that has to continue.
Well, prior to Steph Curry missing the past few games, he had really struggled by his lofty standards over the last 10 games played. You'll see the numbers here at the bottom of the screen. Only 20 points per game, 37% from the field, 33% from 3. We can talk about the emergence of Jonathan Kuminga, the contributions from their excellent rookies, but for the Warriors to make a run here for the rest of the regular season and into the postseason, they need Steph Curry to be Steph Curry.
And with more on Curry, let's say hello to Lisa Salters. Hey, Lisa.
Hey, Mike. Well, Steph Curry back on the floor tonight after missing the last 3 games because of a right ankle sprain. He got hurt in the 4th quarter of the Warriors' loss against the Bulls back on March 7th. Curry spent time with the organization's G League team in the Bay Area this week trying to rehab his way back while the rest of the team was on this road trip. He rejoined the Warriors here in Los Angeles just yesterday. He told me he still feels the sprain a little bit and that it's probably not going to be 100% for the rest of this season, but he said it feels good enough for him to play. He will not be under any kind of minutes restriction. He said he was not about to miss this one, Mike.
All right, Lisa, same thing for LeBron James. He was questionable with an ankle injury, but he's going to be in the lineup. He's still dominating. He's still putting up remarkable numbers almost every single night, but he's doing it a little bit differently.
Still imposing his will, Mike, but perhaps picking those times and places a little bit more carefully. First and foremost, he's out in transition a ton. He trails only Giannis Antetokounmpo in his 21st year in fast break points. The Lakers, when they play with pace and are going downhill, they can feel formidable because of their size. He remains one of the elite athletes. Has he dipped a little bit in that regard? Just a touch, but you still got to send bodies at him. But the Lakers as a team, Mike, and LeBron specifically over the last couple of months, particularly from the left side of the floor as a three-point shooter, look out.
It's a beautiful day in Los Angeles. That means we're getting closer to the playoffs. Of course, there's always a playoff atmosphere in the courts in Santa Monica. Warriors and Lakers for the third time this season. That's coming up next.
NBA Saturday Primetime on ABC is presented by Wingstop. Bring the flavor. This presentation of NBA Saturday Primetime, presented by Wingstop, will continue after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
At this moment, every game is important for us.
Experience comes with an understanding.
You don't have the opportunity to just let time waste away.
It's the understanding that to get back on top, there's no more room for error.
If we want to be that type of team, we have a very thin margin.
And while the path may seem intimidating, championship DNA comes with confidence.
Yes, sir!
Whether it's play in or make top six, all we got to do is get in.
LeBron James, throw it down!
Steph Curry nails the three-pointer. Chase down block. Play for the win.
It's about knowing what it takes to make it.
You need to be as uncomfortable as possible.
And who you have to beat to get there.
LeBron James heating up.
Curry, wide open three.
Bang!
Warriors and Lakers now.
Here we go as we have the Warriors and the Lakers on an NBA Saturday Primetime presented by Wingstop. Here in Los Angeles, beautiful scenery, beautiful weather, beautiful people, and the playoffs are on the horizon as we get set for two of the all-time legends squaring off once again here in LA. And an enormous game for both teams as they try and prove that they can be more than just playing games. As right now, that's where they're at. The Lakers at number 9, the Warriors at number 10, just one game back. And again, the Lakers only 15 games remaining. Meanwhile, let's listen to the players mic'd up for tonight's game.
Hey fellas, I'm Sammy the Bull too. I'm mic'd up. Don't be nervous, you're fine. Don't be nervous. Right, what up? Tell your man get a haircut. I'm trying to look like my son out here. When we play, they gonna try to strong me. I'ma attack it.
Well, the good thing, both guys are very chatty. And that'll happen all game long. I like the little well wishes for the anthem singer. That was very kind of him to do prior to the game. You look at the starting lineups delivered by Taco Bell. And this is a starting 5 that has done well for Steve Kerr with a rookie Pajemski in there with the veterans. And of course, Kuminga, the other youngster. Meanwhile, for the Lakers, this is a starting 5 that has been just superb offensively for Darvin Ham, led by LeBron James. As these two teams set to play once again. They've been playing a lot of basketball against each other over the past 13 months. Playoffs last year, a bunch of preseason games. And this will be the third meeting of the season between the two. They've split the first two, so not only trying to advance to get a better playoff positioning, but getting some tiebreakers as well. And what's interesting, Doris, is how you have some teams, they're just battling to get in the play-in. A lot of teams battling to make sure they don't get in the play-in and get in the top 6, and then everybody wants the traditional home court advantage.
Hey, this is a massive game, Mike. If the standings stick, one of these two teams is staring at having to win 2 road elimination games just to get into the playoffs and face whoever ends up 1 seed in the West. And you got to hope if you're somebody that it's maybe the younger Oklahoma City team as opposed to the more experienced Denver team, though I wouldn't want either one of them.
Well, it has made the last couple of years, the last month of the regular season, so many meaningful